All right, everybody, look what's popping this morning. I want some pork chops, y'all. I love it. Remind me of my daddy. Put a little cup of that old mud water. Y'all know what it is. Always the first sip, the best sip, y'all. So I'm gonna get my gloves on here. You know, you're popping in my kitchen. You must wear gloves. It's the second pair. Had to season up them old chops up. Do me a couple of eggs with it, over easy. You know? You don't do it Anime Larkin's way, you ain't cooking. You know, Mama didn't wear gloves too much, but I learned salmonella is not good on the skin. No flour bag there. Show you how I pop it every day, y'all. I grab one, chop, drop it in. Put the titty chopper, not too much. Slap up the other part of the seasoning in there. And drop that in there. Put that in the dishwater. You know what I'm saying? I call it popping in the kitchen. Everything be nice and seasoned, you know, floured up. The grease is just right. You want to keep the grease at least at 250 for starters. Sometimes you can start at 300. But I already turned it down. And grab that. Shake it off while it's in the bag. Then you drop that baby in there a little like that. Pow! Get the other one. Slowly drop it in there. There you go. Take them gloves off. Get rid of them. Get those spatch attacks. Let me turn this around for you, show you how I do it. There we go. You know, I like to cook meat, you know, because you don't want everybody thinking that you're a slop in your kitchen, which I really don't care because I ain't no slop. Drop that over there. Get my Kool-Aid. These are my seasonings that I used this morning on my chops. You know, I try to keep qualities of stuff, but I like to cook, y'all, you know. And my babies. Ha! Yeah, y'all. If you're gonna do it right, y'all. If you're gonna do it right. Don't be up like thinking that you got it going on when you don't really know what you're doing. But me, I became a master of cooking. You know, being who I am and what I am. I love to do what I do and how I do it. You know, I don't need nobody in my kitchen telling me how to cook or what to cook. You know, I just can't rock like that, y'all. You know, I like my stuff very neat, very clean. It's getting cold outside, and these roaches, they crawling. Especially living in an apartment complex, you got to be very, very cautious on your neatness, especially in your kitchen, you know. So they'll come in, and they coming hard. They cold, they hungry. If the kitchen nasty, they gonna eat. They go in their cereal boxes. So I use containers for everything now. You know, I can't be, I can't do that. Not to myself. I got to keep it right. You know, that's why I tell everybody, when you come to my town, bow down. Come to my town, bow down, you know. Cleanliness is the next thing to godliness. It is, y'all. So try to keep it wiped down as you go. I do this on all my segments when I cook. But don't no woman, not no real woman, want no nasty man. You know, I don't want no nasty woman in my house, you know. If you can't do it the way I do it, keep it going. Just keep your butt going northeast. You know, wipe down the way I do. Yep. Go flour back up. Got a few more uses out of this. Oh man. Grab me a couple of eggs. Pow! That's what I use, y'all. I got a bigger one in there, but I love that. I can't believe it's not butter. I still can't believe it's not butter, but it is. Tell y'all something, God has really been good to me, y'all. I saw 66 years, you know. This is my second apartment out of 7 years that I've been up here in Grandview, Missouri, outside of Kansas City. But that man above, I give him all the praise, you know, all the praise. And I thank God to still be here. I love his anointings that he gives me every day. A lot of people don't know how blessed they are to have God in their lives, but I am. And these babies are coming out pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man. There we go. But y'all see how they turning out? See here. Whoops. I changed the thing off here. Here we go. Don't that look good, everybody? Don't that look good? Yeah. I don't know what the heck. Alright. Keep a little champagne in there, everybody. Yeah, I like to make my own little Kool-Aids up. Sprinkle Kool-Aids. But it's all awesome, y'all. You gotta keep it together here. When you live by yourself, you gotta keep yourself together, you know. So I'm a seasoned fanatic. Keep it going, y'all. But I love to cook. People ask me, why you got all that seasoning? I mean, why you ain't got no seasoning, you know? Don't ask me what I ain't got. This is my living area, my living room. Bedroom back there, another bedroom over there, 2 bathrooms. I thank God, pictures of everybody. You know, calling my walk a picture of frame walk. Yeah. Most people say it's cluttery, but you know, do you, and I'm doing me. That's the only way I know how to look at it, y'all. I say God has really been blessful. And I love the way I pop it. This is mine, so I do it the way I want to do it, you know. Electronic lights everywhere, you know. When you're blessed, you do you the way you want to do you. Yeah, my little Chief stuff, they ain't going nowhere this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everybody love that picture. That's soul food. And everybody want it. Tell them it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, y'all. But anyhow, this is what I do. And this is how I do it. You know? I love the way I got my stuff set up here. It's me, it's mine, and I love it. You don't like it, don't come by. Yeah. It's not much, but I love it. So, let them old chops get to do what they do. Otherwise, see ya. Have a blessed day. See you.